Hey Virgo, Starseed, Light Worker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Collective Tarot Love reading. Now we're just going to dive straight in there and we're going to see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Messages for Virgo. Okay. Alright, so you have the Justice card and you were also coming in with the Chariot. Now just before I bust a move, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Details are in the description box below this video. Just check them out. Okay, you're coming in with Justice and you're coming in with the Chariot here. This is coming in as consequences here. Traits. Let me just get that one here. These two cards are coming in as it's not as easy. Well, I was going to say it's not as easy as I had hoped here. But it really comes down, what I'm getting here is that it really comes down to how your person sees life. And of course how you see life, living life here. You're coming in with codependent here. I just want to be real here, collective. Codependent here. Not pessimistic or narcissistic or anything like that, because like I said, it's really about how your person lives life, how they see life to be, and also yourself here, and what is life, a good life here. Bear with me. With these two cards. See, this talks about being restricted, being limited here in one's approach to live life, whether they choose to live life that way, or whether they were shown how life should be. Enjoyment here. It is coming in as wanting what other people have. Pure and simple here, Virgo. The person on your mind, your person, and maybe even yourself here. I will deep dive further, but that's how these two cards are coming in. I spoke about consequences here, but the consequences here is about, so what did you do to get it? What did you do to live a good life? This is what it's saying here. And it is coming in as changes here in your reading. See, what it talks about here is someone, honestly here, someone has walked away. And someone has chosen to live life. Someone has chosen to be independent here. To live the life that they want to live. And the other person here in your reading, whether it's you or whether it's who they've walked away from here, the other person is still stuck in that past cycle. That's what it's talking about here. Is still stuck living. Well, it's not fulfilling, that's for sure. They definitely don't enjoy the life that they have here because it limits them, it restricts them. Because they're codependent is what your reading is saying. That's what your reading is saying. One person is independent while the other person is codependent here. With these two cards on the board. Here we go. And it is coming in as trust. But trusting in life is what I'm getting. Trusting in what you're going to do, what you're going to put your time and attention into. It's going to bring in a fulfilled life for you. This is how these cards are coming in. Whereas I want to say the other person, this could very well be your person here, Virgo. They're still codependent. They still... It's not like they don't know how to live life here. What it talks about there is that they still live the life in which they were raised. It's like that. And so if this person was restricted when it came to their actions, or also limited when it came to communication, just take it as a scenario, they're still like that. If that's how they were raised, they're still like that today. Whereas you've got the complete opposite here, where someone is independent. This person loves to live their own life here. They don't like to be limited. They don't like restrictions here. You can't tell a person what to do. You can't tell them who they are, what they're allowed to learn, and how they're going to learn that, because they want to, that's what freedom is all about. Here in your reading is the freedom to be and to learn what you want to learn, and the freedom to interpret that, the freedom to understand that for oneself. But like I said, this person here who's coming in with the Eight of Swords and the Justice card and the Chariot card is limited here. And, well, it can be seen as narrow-minded or maybe even skeptical here. And it's like it's a problem. It's a problem. That's what it's talking about here, Virgo. Let me keep going here. Even with the Chariot card, limited or restricted here, and what you're going to learn, what this person is going to learn, and even how they understand it, even how they interpret it here. They have to interpret it the same way as how another person does. There's controlling behavior here, is what I want to say. It's like someone is controlled here. I don't see it as discipline, but who's ever doing the controlling can see it as discipline. We'll see it as discipline here. Because what I get here is you don't like to be like that. You like your own freedom. I get someone who wants freedom here, but they're being controlled. That's what it's talking about here. And this control is limiting this person. It restricts this person to think for themselves. That's what it's saying. That's why I came in with codependency. So let's keep going. And to interpret life for themselves. So what is life? What does life look like? Here, you can't sit there and just, oh, okay, so that's life, and you know, think, oh, that's life. It's saying here you have to experience it here, and one person here wants to experience life. Right, let's go. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords. It's actually the Page of Swords. You have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so 16 here. This could very well be your person coming in with 16. You have the Page of Swords, you have the Two of Cups, and you were coming in with the Sun card, the Nine of Wands here in your reading. Yeah. So what it talks about here, Virgo, is that, well, what I'm picking up is your person could be still dealing with a past situation. They haven't ended that out yet. But what is also coming in for your person is there's a freedom here that's it's wanting to have. I keep coming in with freedom. That's what I'm getting. I keep coming in with independence. Like you're coming in with adventure. I want to experience life. I want to actually do something with myself. I want to learn for myself. I want to try new things. That's what's coming in here. What this person is wanting, Virgo, goes against everything goes against how this person was raised here. Now, like I said, there's controlling behavior here. There's limitations and there's restrictions here. And it is coming in as a foundation. Now, this foundation actually comes in as this person's mindset here. I don't know if it's a lack mentality here in your reading. I don't think that they would see it as a lack mentality. They would just see it as that's how it's always been. That's how my life has always been. That's how I've always lived my life here. Where I was always told red apples were not good for me. And so they've never eaten red apples, yet they've never really experienced here why the red apple isn't any good for them. This is how this is coming in here. I'm not saying that this person wants to try the red apples, but what it talks about here in your reading is that this person wants to figure out for themselves what's good for them and what's not good for them. Your person here. Here. They want to make their own mind up about it, and you do have the Page of Swords coming in. Yeah, of course, there's a trust factor here, because what it talks about here is this person, I get here, they may not have the guts or the gumption here to take a risk. Because everything has always been, the way in which they were raised has controlled them. Here. The Page of Swords. And they just want to get out of it. They just want to leave here. They just want to leave. That's what I'm getting. They just want to leave and experience life. That's the best way in which I could say it here. Independence. And it does come in like that when you've been raised a way where everything's been done for you. You've been raised in a way where certain things have been instilled in you here, or everything has already been pathed out for you. In a sense where you've got to get a job, you've got to earn money, you need money to live here, but then you just want to experience life. So it's like running away from home in a sense, and just giving life a go, and standing on your own 2 feet. And what it tells me here is really enjoying that experience, the adventure here. But you still limit yourself, you still restrict yourself on a subconscious level here. So reach out, this is you, reach out. Okay, you're coming in with an image reading. Now you're coming in with the 2 of Cups here, and so it is a love relationship is what I'm picking up here, Virgo. Your person does love you here, but like I said, this person is controlled here by their tradition and their religion here, and it is instilled in this person. And so it's hard for this person to think differently at this point in time. They want to, they're slowly getting it here, but what it also talks about here with the Page of Swords is this person is quite defensive here. What it also tells me here in your reading, getting it, I'm not too sure about that, because like I said, there's restrictions and there's limitations on this person, and it does come down to their capacity to think for themselves. That's how because you're coming in with swords. Here. See, the challenge, it is a challenge for this person, and definitely an obstacle. What the challenge and the obstacle here is what restricts this person, what limits this person. That's definitely an obstacle and a challenge here. Like I said, it's ingrained in this person. See, at this point in time, coming in with the Page of Swords, here Virgo, it's like this is impossible. This is impossible. How is this going to work? That's how it's coming in. Life has always been this way. Life has always been about oranges. It's never ever been about apples. Just a scenario here. And now I've got an apple, red apple in front of me, and I want to take a bite of it. How is that possible? See, with the Page of Swords coming in, it's like I've had red apples before. Red apples have come into my, in front of me, and I've never wanted to take a bite. So why do I want to take a bite of this one here? I don't trust it. That straight off the bat, that's what I'm getting. I don't trust it. But there is a side to this person here where they want to. But tradition and religion has a bigger part of this person. That's what it's talking about. See, when they think about the Two of Cups, they're coming straight in with, that's impossible, you know. They're coming in that way at it. So they do know, that, like I said, they do kind of know, but then they don't know here. Now you're coming in with the Sun card, the Nine of Wands. The Sun card is actually, the Sun, the planet, is actually in Aquarius at this time. And so this talks about, with the Nine of Wands, it talks about, see, they've, with the Knight of Swords, and it's easy enough for me to say the pages, excuse me, here in your reading. One minute, guys, I'm going to make sure I nail this one. Yeah. Yeah. It's not about coming towards you, Leo. It's actually about leaving the past behind. The past program. Virgo, excuse me, I just read for Leo. It's not about leaving, coming towards you. It's all about leaving the past behind. And because it's, like I said, the obstacle and the challenge is your person to be independent, to be an independent thinker. They're not used to that. Thinking for themselves, well, what it talks about there in terms of thinking for themselves here is, I think I'm going to try music lessons, and I'm going to see if I like that, as opposed to, I'm asking someone here, I want to do music lessons, and that person's saying to them, well, in our family we do piano, so you can learn about the piano. See, once again, it's controlled here, and once again, your person is disciplined in their approach when it comes to music here, whereas if they, in terms of thinking for themselves, they would just go and learn how to play the guitar if they wanted to play the guitar here. To learn if they like it or not here. See, they've always been told what they like and what they don't like. That's what it's saying here. Here we go. All right, let's go. Let's come in with what's going to happen next, the potential outcome. Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. Oh, wow. Wow, 16, 1 minute 16, 26, 26 is 31. Yeah. It's going to get the better of this person here. So you were coming in with the Five of Cups, you're coming in with the Ten of Swords, and you're also coming in with the Five of Swords here. What I get here in your reading for the person that you're dealing with here, Virgo, what it talks about there is that they're not going to be able to come out of the cycle. They're not going to be able to come out of the past program. There's a fear here for this person to think for themselves, to be independent, and there's a fear for this person to actually have the freedom to think for themselves and try new things here. But that is what your cards are saying, is they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that they have a fear element, that they fear life. They fear living life outside of the box, outside of the program. See, what it also talks about here, it is coming in, well, it can be seen as lack here, But what it also talks about here in your reading, in terms of the Page of Swords, they limit themselves here. They restrict themselves. That's what this is saying. They can come out of the past program. They can do that here. All right? Right? And they can learn. They can take a risk here, but they're not a risk taker. Well, this is how they see themselves at this point in time. You're coming in with some hard lessons for this person here. If they aren't going to change and come out of the past program, there are some hard lessons that this person is going to learn. That's what your reading is saying. Some big nudges are going to come in for this person, but it's whether or not they're going to realize it here. They will eventually connect the dots, Virgo. They will. Now you're coming in with the Five of Cups, and so what the Five of Cups is talking about here in your reading is that, well, they're going to miss an opportunity here, but they chose to do that. That's the thing. But I don't think this person is going to realize that they missed an opportunity here, or even yourself here, Virgo. All right, so let's come in with advice. So you're coming in with the Four of Pentacles here. And so what it talks about there is that, well, this person is just going to watch you. This person is going to stand back and just watch you here. See, what I do get here with your cards on the board is that this person has a deep obsession for you. They're obsessed with you here. And that's what that talks about. But this obsession has to do with what you do. Here, see, once again, it's coming in as freedom here, and I spoke about that at the beginning. One of you have your freedom, where the other person is limited and they are restricted here. For whatever reason, they don't have, it's like they don't have the same as you. Or they choose to be that way here. So my advice to you is, until they fix up, because they definitely need to fix up here, until they fix up, then just carry on doing what you love to do. All right, Virgo? Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you later. Bye.